Hollywood Lifers, it's Nicole here, and I'm sitting with Real Housewife of New Jersey, Melissa Gorga. We are so excited to have her here, especially after the explosive Season 4 finale. Melissa, that has to be one of the most dramatic finales I've seen in all of housewife history. And I'm dying to know, that was filmed about a year ago, where do things with you and Teresa stand right now, today?
They're not perfect right now. We haven't seen each other since the reunion. I think the reunion will clarify where we are today. It was a crazy reunion. It was crazy, but we're not there yet. Things are not good, and it's a bumpy road right now. Things are not good.
Definitely, and we can totally understand why. In the reunion, can you tell us, will Teresa fess up and come clean about it? It seemed very clear from the finale that she was in fact behind, setting up Angelo to be there to expose you as a stripper, which we know was not the case.
Right. You're gonna have to see. I can't give away the whole reunion, but in typical Teresa fashion, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you watch the finale, and a year has passed by, did that stir up any emotions and kind of make you more upset with her, even though time has passed?
Yeah, you know what, I am a firm believer that time heals all wounds, but watching this, I was very heated again and very upset, and you get mad all over again because you're like, why did this even happen? Who thought of this? And even if I were a stripper, which, there's proof that I never was.
Yeah.
Even if I were, what was this going to accomplish besides causing the family to get back into trouble? It's like she points her finger all the time that, I'm the problem, or I have ruined this family, when really I haven't done anything. And now she has, come up with this plan together with Kim D. It's extremely obvious that they've done this together, and now she's putting the barrier with our kids and with our family, and she's making it really hard for me not to sit down with her and have family dinners. It didn't have to be this way. She didn't have to do this, and we were in such a good spot. So I was floored. This was shocking that she would even take a chance. Why didn't she run away from Kim D right then and there? She should have looked in her face and said, are you crazy? What are you doing to my sister-in-law? I don't want to be part of this, Kim. I don't want to be your friend, Kim. I'm not going to support Posh. I'm not going to support your store. Teresa was tweeting pictures with Kim D 2 days ago. She was supporting Posh 2 days ago. She just did a signing at Posh 2 days ago. So it's almost like she's returning Kim's favor.
Yeah, have you had this conversation with Teresa? Because things were going so well for you two. Teresa and Joe were in and out of therapy. I felt like on the California trip, you guys were getting along so well, and that was really refreshing to see.
It was, and it was real. It was real. It was 100% real. I'm a forgiver and I'm a forgetter, and I wiped the slate clean. I forgot the things that she was trying to do to my marriage, things that she was telling my husband behind my back. Calling me a gold digger on national TV, all the things that she has done that are proven untrue, I forgave her for, because her credibility has gone down the tubes, I think, with most people, because they just see all this craziness going on in her life, and with her marriage, and then what she does is turn it around and say, no, it's going on in their marriage. And I think everyone can clearly see that it's not the case. So I don't really have to fight it that hard. I think everyone can see what's going on here. I do feel bad for her. I feel like she's in this spot that she can't get out of, and she's doing ridiculous, hurtful things, and I don't even know if she really wants to do them.
Yeah.
But she's doing them, and I don't know. You never say never, because she's family, but right now I'm not ready to look at her, and I can't look at her, and I need time.
And where are things with Joe and Teresa? How upset is he right now? And has he been able to cool off from this at all?
He's livid. You could imagine how I feel. He feels 10 times worse, because that's his blood. That's who he grew up with his whole life. And when you hurt me, you're hurting him. That's his big sister. He wants her support. He wants her, he has supported her always, and her children always. And, her marriage, he always has. There's always been tension between him and Joe Giudice from the very start. And he never let it cause problems. He always sucked it up. He always sat back, and he always kind of took it and sat there so he could see his nieces. And she doesn't do the same for him. So he feels very disrespected by her, and he feels like, she's being very selfish, because when she does little things like this that she thinks, is going to bring me down, it takes him a little bit further away from having family dinners with his whole family and with his parents and with his nieces. And then he's got to miss their birthdays, and he doesn't want to, but he can't look at his sister in the face. So it's very selfish on her part.
Why do you think she did this, though? Why? What do you think the reason was
That's
behind
the
it all?
question. You know what? That's the question of the day. Why? I don't know if it's, you know, she wants to see my marriage crumble, or she thought that my husband didn't know, or she thought that this would take my likability away if people thought that I used to dance. And I think ultimately people don't care if I did or if I didn't. And the truth is that I didn't. So all this did was cause a stir and cause this family problems again that we don't need, and that it's nonsense. And she shouldn't have went there. She crossed the line this time.
Definitely. Well, during the finale, Jacqueline, you know, she was sort of in the middle of it, saying that she received a text from a mystery friend. Do you know who sent that text? Who warned her that this drama was about to go down?
I personally do know who she's talking about. I have promised not to say anything because that's on her to, you know, to expose that information. There is a mutual friends between Teresa and Jacqueline, and the mutual friend said that Teresa has known for weeks, and she knew it was going to happen. She was very excited about the Posh Fashion Show and couldn't wait for the day because she thought that she was going to be able to sit back and say, don't talk about my family, and no, don't ever say that. But having other people do her dirty work, she was very excited, and it kind of backfired in her face.
And a new clip just came out for the reunion, and it almost seemed like it was the part where Jacqueline is yelling at Teresa. She calls her a liar and that she's sick. It almost seemed like Jacqueline was saying that Teresa tried to get Jacqueline in on the plan. Is that what happened?
Well, Teresa accuses Jacqueline. She said, maybe you tried to set me up. And that's just more of the madness and more of why you can kind of realize that Teresa, I mean, the excuses and the circles are just endless. And the blinking and the nervousness and the heart pounding and the, oh my God, and you know, she can call me a gold digger and a stripper and I would leave my husband for a richer man, but the stranger can't, because then her heart pounds. And I mean, it's a little all too much. I just wish her the best. I really do. I feel like when she stops trying to bring other people down, that's when her own life will get better. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that she just stops.
So do you know where things stand with Teresa and Jacqueline at all, and Caroline? Because I mean, it really seemed like after last night, that was everyone's ticking point. Everyone just sort of turned their back. They were fed up with Teresa.
They're not speaking. They're not speaking. And you'll see a lot of that at the reunion. The reunion is crazy. It's like no other reunion you've ever seen before.
I can't wait.
It really is. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you think that your relationship with Teresa can ever be repaired?
It's like you never want to say never when it's someone in your family, but even if it's your mother, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your best friend, if someone is trying to hurt you, I don't want my kids around someone who's trying to hurt me. No. I don't care if you're my sister. I don't care if you're my mother. If someone is bringing poison to my life and to my marriage and to my children, I need to get them away from me and out of my life, and I need to take the poison away. And that's what I'm doing. I'm being a mom. I'm protecting my family, and that's what comes first to me. If it were my own sister, I'd do the same.
All right. Well, we wish you the best.
Thank you.
We, you know, our hearts just like broke with everything that went on last night. We really felt
it's a lot to take in.
It really was. It was a lot to take in. Hollywood Lifers, Melissa Gorga here, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
It was a lot of fun. For all of your celebrity news, style, gossip, and more, keep on coming back to HollywoodLife.com.